Good evening, and welcome to the 15th Annual Pathfinder Valentine Banquet Dinner and Play. Tonight, we'll be taking a little journey back to post-Civil War America as we relive Louisa May Alcott's beloved tale, Little Men. Tonight's cast includes Josh and Jordan Walkup, who will be playing the policemen, Chris Cole and Jordan Ford. Next, we have Nick Upton, who will be playing Hans Bear. Next, we have Sheldon Glasgow, who will be playing, or Nate Upton, sorry, who will be playing Sam. Next, we have Sheldon Glasgow, who will be playing Dan. Next, we have Otis Rainier, who will be playing Nat. Next, we have Owen Rainier, Otis, oh, sorry, y'all. Owen Lazar, who will be playing tonight's poultry tycoon, Owen Banks. Next, we have the lovely Audra Colfarber and Sean Colfarber, who will be playing Joe and Fritz Bear, and they will be owning the school that you all are visiting tonight. Next, we have Miss Morgan Dunn, who will be playing the household maid, Molly. Next, we have Rachel Glasgow, who plays the only girl in an all-boys school, Nan. Next, we have the man in the market, Mr. Philip Walkup. And tonight, Miss Renee Otts will be the voice of Louisa May Alcott. And finally, the individuals who will make this night possible are backstage assistants, the lovely Dana Upton and Lucas Burns. And tonight, our lighting assistants are Miss Darcy Dunn and Miss Allison Dunn. Tonight's adaptation of Louisa May Alcott's Little Men was written by Audra Colfarber and is directed by Beth Huff. We hope you enjoyed this 9th annual theatrical production.
A rabbit's foot? You're sure?
Yeah, never fails.
Oh, thanks.
Hey, watch this. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Excuse me. Wasn't watching where I was going.
I'd say so, boy. I can get on with you and watch where you're going.
Green belly. Hey, you hungry? You haven't eaten since the pot died. How much do I owe you?
2 bits. Where'd that come from?
I told you. Rabbit's foot never fails.
Stop them. They got my wallet. Stop those boys.
Stop in the name of the law. Come on. You're coming with me.
Give him my wallet. Give him my wallet.
Let him go, sir. We'll handle it.
Gentlemen! Gentlemen! It's gonna be all right, boy. Nobody's gonna hurt you. Sergeant, may I ask, what are you gonna do with this young man?
Well, I'm going to take him down to the wayward house with the rest of the street urchins and book him.
Well, perhaps I have an alternative. My wife and I run a school for boys. It's a home-like place where we can teach them, and then there's care and kindness. May I take him with me?
A little discipline wouldn't hurt either.
Fine. Be off with you. I don't want to deal with him.
Oh, now isn't this an interesting turn of events? Oh, when I bring you home, Mrs. Bear is going to be very surprised by what I've brought home.
Let's take a walk down memory lane. The Bentonville Beavers Pathfinder Club have been hosting the Valentine Banquet for this church for 15 years now. It all started back in 2002 when the Pathfinders joined with the social committee to host a Hawaiian-themed dinner. In 2003, Pathfinders continued on their own in the Love is in the Air banquet that included a variety show. In 2004, the Under the Sea banquet was our first attempt with drama, as Benton Robinson played Diver Dan in a skit. A Night in Mexico Valentine banquet in 2005 featured live mariachi music and a Zorro skit by Ed and Dana Byerly. In 2006, for the Winter Wonderland banquet, we transformed the gym into a snowy forest. If you look closely, you might still see some snow in the cracks in the floor. In 2007, our Wild Wild West banquet was our first attempt at an actual play that was directed by Audra Hubb. This was complete with a pie auction and starred John Hunley, Metta Smith, Benton Robinson, and Xander Donnell. In 2008, the American Heroes banquet was a World War II themed event. We introduced new cast members, Rebecca and Sean Bisbee and Mike Hunley. In 2009, a Roman Tale Valentine banquet was our first comedy and starred Benji Donnell as Flavius. In 2010, the Treasure Quest Valentine banquet was the first screenplay that was completely original. We introduced new cast members Sharon Booth and Michael Jones as Tonk. In 2011, our Annie Valentine banquet was our 10th annual banquet. We still look back on this as our shining performance, even though the video was lost and we don't have any proof of that. In 2012, we hosted a Wild and Wacky Mismatched banquet. In 2013, Beth Huff took over as director and did the Love Finds a Home banquet that starred Scotty Mello, Derek Clark, Mackenzie Mello, and Darcy Dunn. In 2014, the Case of the Secret Room banquet was a takeoff from an episode from Adventures in Odyssey and starred Michael Dunn, Scotty Mello, Rebecca and Sean Bisbee. Last year, in 2015, we performed our second comedy, Ever After, which featured new actors, Audra and Sean Coolfarber, as well as Mrs. Scotty Mello, as some of you might remember. Which leads us to tonight's performance, Little Men, our 15th annual banquet and 9th theatrical performance. We thank you for your loyalty in joining us year after year as we attempt to provide you with a great meal, entertainment, and a chance to fellowship with friends and family. We appreciate your support. Please find us on Facebook as Beaver Brothers Productions, and be sure to post all your photos from tonight's event with hashtag Beaver Brothers Productions. Thank you.
The year was 1871. The little women had grown into wives and mothers, passing the joys of childhood on to others. Joe had married Professor Bear, and the two of them had set up a school at Plumfield, the home Joe had inherited from her great-aunt March. As Nat arrived at Plumfield with Professor Bear, he was worried.